Hi everyone, it's Miss Gronberg here with Jackie. Hi everyone, and we're going to write a recount today. So let's just review the structure of a recount, and then Jackie, you'll get to tell us your story, okay? Yay! I know, we love telling stories. Okay, so first you start with the title, and then the orientation, the sequence of events, and you end with a personal comment. Start with the title, orientation, sequence of events, personal comment. One more time. Title, orientation, which includes who, what, when, where, why. Okay, that includes who, what, when, where, why. So title, orientation, sequence of events, which includes first, then, next, last. Those are your transition words, okay? Transition words. They help you transition from your first idea to the next idea, okay, and so forth. First, then, next, last, and you end with your personal comments. So we're going to do this today. Jackie's going to tell us her story, and then I'm going to write as Jackie tells her story. So maybe you can start with your song, and then you'll have to tell me using your words, okay? So the song gave, well, the spider in her bag gave the idea for the story, but then you broke out into the song. So here you go. Okay, I tell you my song again. This is my story. I was going for a walk one day in the very merry months of May. I was feeling very fine until I felt a spider on my spine. And that was the end of my day. Okay. I know you sound like you're a little bit stressed out from that experience. It's very stressful. Well, okay, so let's write about your song. Let's write about when we went for a walk the other day. So do you have a title? The spider story. Okay, so we'll call it the spider story for now. Remember, we can come back and change it. So the spider story. And so just as a reminder, we broke up into who. Okay, so you're going to start with who, and then did what. Well, let's just do one thing at a time. Okay, so who was with you? This is our orientation. So who was with you? Miss Gronberg and I. And then what did you do? Went for a walk. When? The other day. Okay, because we're not writing May, right? So it wasn't a May. No, we'll just say the other day. Okay, so Miss Gronberg and I went for a walk the other day. Where? On a trail. Do you remember the name of the trail? No, I don't remember. Well, that's okay. We'll just write on the trail. And why? Because we wanted to get fresh air. That's a good reason. That's true. Fresh air is nice, especially on these beautiful days that we've been having. I like the sunshine, but I do miss the snow in Antarctica. It's so nice in the snow. Yeah, I know. I'm sure I would like to visit there one day. That'd be quite a trip, though, to go to Antarctica. Okay, so we have our title, The Spider Story. We have our orientation. Miss Gronberg and I went for a walk the other day on the trail because we wanted to get fresh air. I like it. Okay, good job so far, Jackie. So now we're going to go into the sequence of events. So this is the longest part of the story. So you're going to start with first, then, next, and last. I can do it. First, okay, let me get my pen ready. First, Miss Gronberg drove to the trail and parked on the street. Okay. And then we walked along the trail. Okay, so that's the first and the second. What's next? Next, I felt a tickle on my back. It was the biggest spider I've ever seen. How big was it? It was this big. Wow, that's as big as your back. Yeah. Okay. Wow, what's with the voice, Jackie? Okay, so next I felt a tickle on my back. Yeah, I felt a tickle on my back. It was the biggest spider I had ever seen. And then what happened last? Last, Miss Gronberg flicked the spider off my back, just like that, right? And the spider went flying. Just like that, that's right. Oh, I'm so thankful you could flick it. Okay, yes, we just flicked that spider away and it was all fine, right? I guess, oh, it was not a good day, Joe. Yeah, I might feel the same way by this spider on me. Okay, so here we go. Sequence of events. First, Miss Gronberg drove to the trail and parked on the street. Then, we're over here. Then we walked along the trail. Next, I felt a tickle on my back. It was the biggest spider I had ever seen. Last, Miss Gronberg flicked the spider off of my back. So flick is just when you kind of flick something away. And I flicked the spider with my finger. So, okay, so that's pretty good for that. So we're all done now, I guess, right? Is that it? No, Miss Gronberg, we need a personal comment. Oh yeah, I almost forgot that part. Okay, so how did you feel about the hike in general, like, or the walk? How did you feel? I felt terrified because I thought the spider might be poisonous. Ooh. But Miss Gronberg said, I don't need to worry about that. Right, yeah. Okay, so that's how you felt. So I wrote down your personal comment here. I felt terrified because I thought the spider might be poisonous. But Miss Gronberg said, I don't need to worry about that. Okay, so we have our whole story, and it's all done, the rough copy. The rough copy is done. We're not done though. Remember, this is part 2 out of 3 series. So we are not done. But we're done for today, or for now. So what I encourage you to do now is to write a recount. You're going to write about something you did or something that you can remember of. It doesn't have to be something like that you did yesterday. It might be a year ago. It could have been a long time ago. Just think of something you'd like to write about, and I want you to use the structure of a recount. So remember, you start with the title, the orientation, sequence of events, and then you end with a personal comment. So I'm going to just read what we have so far. So we have the spider story. Miss Gronberg and I went for a walk the other day on the trail because we wanted to get fresh air. First, Miss Gronberg drove to the trail and parked on the street. Then we walked along the trail. Next, I felt a tickle on my back. It was the biggest spider I had ever seen. Last, Miss Gronberg flicked the spider off my back. I felt terrified because I thought the spider might be poisonous. But Miss Gronberg said, I don't need to worry about that. All right, so so we'll talk about what we do once we're done our first copy in the 3rd video. So get on, get busy, start writing, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Bye, bye. See you next time.